What is going on, my fellow scapers? We are going to be doing a 225 invocation TOA. It is the perfect raid to get yourself ready and prepared to start actually taking on 300s, the start for experts. I like this raid because it is going to have all of your invocations on that you would be using for the 300s. Pretty much the only difference, I would turn Walk the Path, Need Some Help, and Hardcore on if I was going to do a 300. So we're going to do softcore run still, on a diet, lively larvae, more overlords, blowing mud, aerial assault, not just a head, arterial spray, blood thinners, upset stomach, stay vigilant, feeling special, mind the gap, gotta have faith, jungle japes, ancient haste, acceleration, penetration, overclocked, and overclocked 2. So a lot of people say you should start learning insanity because it does allow you to turn a lot of stuff off for your 300s, but I think that's a little more advanced. Learn that later on, in my opinion. Make sure you got your dragon pickaxe over there always. And I'm just going to go ahead and pot up, because if you're watching this, you're... Oh, I should have fucking... No, we're good. If you're watching this, you probably have a decent idea on how to at least complete this raid, and you're trying to learn how to do the harder stuff. Oh, motherfucker, we got to go back out. You could tell that I'm not paying much attention right this second. Didn't restock my whole inventory. Silly, silly me. Okay. We're ready this time. We're fucking ready to go, bots. Oh, come on. Let's get her done. And as far as... Oh, shit. As far as gear goes, if you don't have some of the stuff I'm using, you can get away with quite a bit still if you're not at 300 invocation. Once you start doing experts, it's a little harder to have enough damage. It'll take a really long time with shitty gear. For like right now, you could get away with, you know, some Barrows gear, and you know, you'd have Arums. You don't need Virtus. You don't even fully need Bandos, but it would be nice. You don't need the Blood Fury. You don't need a Vernic. You don't need the yellow. If you don't have the yellow Karis, maybe bring more Brews though. Alright. Just going to be trying our absolute best here to not take any unnecessary damage, so definitely make sure you're starting and stopping at the right spots so you're not fucking getting clapped. I don't do this at full effort. You could definitely do this in like 30-something seconds and skip having to kill a crocodile. I'm not trying to focus that hard. So I'm just kind of taking it in a chill route. As long as you start on that tile I have marked, those 2 tiles, I guess, and then click all the way through, you won't take any damage. You do have to worry about the acid, though. Don't forget about that. If you have a BGS, you know, maybe swap and do a BGS spec when you get in here. I am kind of broke right now, so I don't have my BGS anymore. Make sure you use Rigor. It's definitely worth it. Thrall up if you have one. Doesn't really matter what Thrall, to be honest. I like to favor this side just because usually the waves are going to be over here, right? So it gives you time to react. Actually, I think the first set of waves might be over here. Fucking my stony ass. It's been a while, okay? I don't raid very much anymore. I've been working a lot on an iron. Yeah, first set of waves are over here. Silly me. Always focusing on overheads first, though. This tile I have marked here isn't anything special. It's just like kind of where I like to stand. So it's just marked for my own personal liking. I like to try to just roll barrels directly into the rock, because then you don't have to worry about shooting it at the right time. See that? Just blows up for you right where you need. Without the extra stress. If you didn't know how to cross over the acid pools safely, just go to the tile right in front of it and then click over and you're good. I think you can click even further over too. You just got to start right in front of it. Always making sure our prayer's not going to go under. Don't let these blood clouds touch you. You can just stand right here. If you have a long range weapon, you can stand right here and they will not be able to get to you. Alright, we got waves. I could even be flicking prayer right now, but that's a little more effort than I want to deal with. You know what I mean? Oh shit, we ran through the poison. It's no big deal though. Always make sure auto retaliate is off. That'll screw you. And that's always a sad day. Oh shit, we missed a couple there. I was spacing off, dude. Oh Jesus. It's gonna be fine. Please don't make me drink another prayer dose. I think I have to. It's better safe than sorry. Of course. Barely even needed it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. We could have brought another fucking dose in with us, but... Oh, I know what happened. I left it on the floor in the puzzle room because it's been a while. I'm probably going to do that like every puzzle room. Just going to fucking forget shit everywhere. Sounds about right. Make it a little harder for me. Less supplies. I hate using these ones, so I always try to avoid them. I fucking hate doing that puzzle. It's not too bad with a bofa though. Just taking our sweet time. We're not in any hurry. That's why I hate having timers on. I'll turn them on sometimes, but usually if I'm in a group. If you're going solo, timer's just kind of stressful. Especially if you don't have like a really large like DPS. You're gonna want like a shadow or something if you want to do crazy timers. I mean, you could probably make the 40 solo, but then you got a boogeyman. You can't even fucking fuck around at all. Definitely use TOA Puzzle Helper, the plugin. It's worth it. It just makes everything brain dead instead of having to actually focus on everything. Alright, we're gonna drink a super combat right now. Get swapped. We do like to trap our melee. Oh shit. We're gonna swap Piety on. Thrall up. Work our way over to the melee trap. Yeah, I'm playing like an idiot. I'm probably not even gonna make that now, huh? Ooh, we got lucky. Yeah, don't be dumb. Stay closer than I was. Some people like to go all the way around so they can get that second one down already, but it's not even... like, it's not super necessary. Because if you see here... Come on, kill him. Perfect. Get prey range up. We're going to have this one dead before he gets over here. Hopefully. It'll be pretty close. See, no big deal. Just pray melee for him. Oop, watch the explosion. That was close. We can drink a Sanfew. No point in being poisoned this whole fight. Now we're going to work our way over here. Get our thrall back. We're not going over as much of the basics, just because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've definitely at least done an entry. I'm going to just take out a couple of those. It's not necessary to run around the whole goddamn place. There's a little lag there. I didn't like that. Oop. Don't miss the dungage. Perfect. Let's just drink that now. You could even recombat right here. I like to. Might as well. You could drop your Fang specs on the Mage Scarab if you want. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Nice. We killed him real quick. No big deal. Oh, we should have been prey in range. My bad. Prey in range. Come on, Blood Fury. Alright, I like to use magic on the melee scarab. You don't even have to fully kill him. Just the lower health he's got, the less he can heal the actual Kefri boss. Alright. Cruising, no big deal. If you don't feel comfortable camping at a low HP like I'm doing, then just don't do it. You know, better safe than sorry. I'm just hoping my Blood Fury will get my health up so I don't have to use any Karis specs. And it did a little bit, so we're chilling. I'm not even going to drink any more prayer, to be honest with you. I can even probably turn that off. I might have one more sip. Yeah, fuck it. Because we are getting chipped quite a bit. Always going to be a dung when he goes to his last health bar. So just be ready for that. And he'll dung more frequently after it's his last health bar. We didn't even get one. Nice. Cruising. Alright. Now we can dump our super combat in here. The deposit pot. Claim our power. And since we don't have walk the path on, we can go either direction. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be a 2-downer since we don't have 83 mining or whatever. Sadly, we're lazy. Try your best not to take any unnecessary damage in here, you know, just because then you have to waste supplies. There's no point in doing that, you know. Just take your time. Take a couple extra seconds if you have to. Push that when you can, so you can try and time this well. Click at green, but you got to be 2 squares over. If you're at least 2 tiles away, and then you click right as that turns green, it will start at the perfect tick. God, I got a mustache hair poking my nose. It's pissing me off. Goddamn motherfucking Jabus. So you don't take damage like me, okay? And just don't put it right on the tile if you don't have to. Stick it like right there so you don't have to start having it in your way from the... Oh wait, we don't even need another one. So you don't have to put it right in your way. Push. Run. I clicked too early there. Got it, maybe. Ow. God. Make sure you deposit your pickaxe. It sucks when you leave it in your inventory. Alright. Open that up. Let's grab a salt out of there. Take our salt and let's get down to business. So if we had something better than just a fucking trident, maybe I would actually try to butterfly, but it's kind of pointless, I feel like. So I'm just gonna tank it. Especially at like higher level raids, you might consider doing it just to preserve like health, but I think we'll be just fine at a low one. Oh, melee when he's using range. Oh, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. A good way to time that is when you're watching it do the Simon Says. You're watching which ones to do. Right when it shows you the very last one, that's when you start moving. I'll explain next time it does it. Right when you see the last symbol light up, that's when you can start moving. Whenever he disappears, be prepared to run to the middle, you know what I mean? If you turn black, try to stay still. Always focus on the shadows when they come up. See, okay, red, white, yellow, black. We move right as it showed black. Alright. We're just going to go ahead and Karis spec so it'll come back hopefully in time. Oh, we got shadows. Always keep up on shadows. Always watching our prayer. There's also a timer right here that tells you when shadow time is going to run out if you didn't know that. Ooh, we turned black. We shouldn't have moved. You can move if you know how to, but you got to be really careful about it. It's kind of complicated. Just trying to stay calm and change to whatever he's doing. If you're curious how I got these colors, just put in the comments and I can make a video about it. They're really helpful to have the color change, so it indicates what attack style he's using instead of having to worry about looking at his little symbol up here. It's more brain dead this way. Oh, we should be using range on these. You can use a fang on the shadow, but I wouldn't recommend it, so I am going to pull out range. See, we're wasting a lot of time, so hopefully we still get it. If you're getting in a questionable amount of time, you stand over here and you could skip the DPS check. It's just not very... It's not very beginner friendly to skip those. Oh shit, I should be using melee. Yellow, white, red, black. Around the world. Always be paying attention for when he disappears, because missing what goes on during Simon Says is going to cost you, and you will die. See, I swap pretty slow. You don't even have to be all that quick. Just try and stay calm about it. It's the biggest thing, is to just have calm clicks. Once he starts getting low, make sure you got your health up. Alright, we got shadows. You can reach from way over here with a bofa, thank God. Alright, get over to that area. You always want to be in that fucking quadrant of the shadow that you're killing, because once the shadow's gone, that is your safe quadrant if you didn't know why you're doing that. Red, white, red, white. Get back to our safe quadrant. All right, we're using. Oh, he did a switch on us. That's all right. I like when he is on melee at the end. It would be nice if he didn't switch again, but he might. All right, let's get our prayer up so we can Karis spec before we go into this. Let's just do it now. Fuck it. Send it. Some people like to save it, and maybe I should have, but we have a brew still, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, here we go, baby. Redemption. Some people like to pray magic. I don't know how big a difference it makes. Redemption seems to be the way to go, in my opinion. Just stay calm. Watch where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Zoom in if it helps. Whichever way your guy turns is the direction you need to be running. So if you just don't click when he disappears... Ooh, fuck. If you don't click when he disappears, your guy will turn for you where you need to go. We ran out of prayer. No big deal. I don't want to waste anymore. Just stay calm. You know what I mean? Just gotta stay calm. No big deal. Hell yeah. Cummy phase done. That's pretty smooth. Pretty fucking smooth. You got a lot of fucking supplies for Baba. It's gonna be no big deal. I like to just jump straight into my Bofa gear because you can almost kill most of the monkeys with just range, but it's going to be way faster if you do actually do your switches a little bit. Alright, we're ready to go. No time to be wasted. We still got smelling salts, so we might as well step in. Just go towards the middle here so you can see the whole room. Probably start with magic, because they're going to be the red guys. If you do like a three-way swap, you should be able to one-hit most of them. Pillars. You can use a Karis, the yellow Karis, on these monkeys to heal also. It's kind of nice. It's really, really helpful. I like to take out the shamans as quickly as possible so we don't get like a ridiculous amount of baboons, little guys. Try to utilize the volatiles. If you run towards them, maybe he will explode and kill monkeys for you. So it's just like less that you have to deal with. Okay. Ooh, we want to take him out ASAP. Always try to take out the cursed guys first. You don't want all that shit all over the place. You don't want to get exploded. See, nothing but a thing. Use melee on the green guys. It's a pain in the ass to kill the green guys with anything else, in my opinion. Oh, shit. That's why we got a Sandfew. I want to step in that shit. Don't be afraid to drink that shit either, dude. Damage adds up quick. When shit starts getting overwhelming, pray melee, because most of these guys are going to be using that. And if you're overwhelmed, just know it's because of the shamans. So take out the shamans. See, pull out my Karis real quick. Get some healage going on. It does cost prayer points in return for heal, though. Just a heads up. Oh, vents. Let's hustle. Perfect. Just staying calm. All these monkeys don't matter. As long as we're praying, they're no big deal. What, like one more round, maybe? Or is that it? Beautiful. Nothing but a thing. We could have even refreshed our salts. It's okay to do your salts in here. You can do them early before you get into Baba's room. Switch to our melee gear. And I like to use my blowpipe in here just because it is faster for the boulders coming down or whatever. So in my opinion, it makes it a little easier if you're not as good with the long range slow shit. So just a little tip there. We're gonna take that. Get our prayer back up a little bit. Let's go. We're not even gonna red X. I should learn how to do it, but I haven't bothered. It would be a good help if you're doing anything in the experts. I do a lot of 300s, but it's not even necessary there. Red Xing's necessary when you start doing 350 up. Just paying attention because boulders will come at 66% and 33%. So just keep in mind. So that's how you know when you got to be worrying about gap. It's because you know when boulders come by percentage. So you are safe to be in the middle until then. I like to actually take care of the baboons because if you don't, you're going to get this bullshit that we didn't get. So now we have to favor a side because that motherfucker. But that's no big deal. I'm going to try to get across before we have to worry. Watching the shadows on the ground. If you run a little bit at a diagonal, it makes it a little easier. Okay, we got boulders coming real soon. Maybe one more hit. Come on, motherfucker. Here we go. It is worth it to do a full swap if you can, because then you'll just hit harder, so you'll one-hit them for sure. If you don't swap enough of your gear, you might not one-hit the boulder. Just an FYI. Ooh, that's going to be close. We did make it. So you can run through there if you're confident. And it is worth it to switch back to the Bofa in the corner here. Some nice free hits. Free damage is good. I'm going to cross over since we got that. Oh, shit. Now we got to deal with these guys, though. Just try to deal with them ASAP so that they don't open up more sarcophagus. Run! That was close. You know, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to use that brew because we have it. You know, use it. Might as well. I took a little sip skis, you know? No point in being greedy. You brought it in. Use it. There's nothing wrong with using stuff. Some people are like, oh yeah, I didn't use anything. Well, good for you. If you brought it in, use it. In my opinion. See, we're using the Bofa here, and you got to be a little bit different about it. You got to move kind of fast. Okay, perfect when it lines up like that. The Bofa, you can hit the boulder from further away, obviously, but it is slower. I have screwed myself doing boulder dash, though. Dump your specials at the end. That's what I like to do. If you had a BGS, you should have done it at the beginning. Nothing but a thing. Plenty of extra supplies. We're just going to dump all this into the deposit pot. We don't need it. We're going to use their shit. take life, since we took power already once. And if you didn't know, you only need one of each, because that's what the resupply button does, if you weren't aware of that. I like to have my oh shit potion closest. Alright, I equipped my DDS, so it's in my melee swap, and I like to start in range gear in here. If you have a BGS, you would want to use it instead at the start. Maybe at least once. You would maybe drink this so you don't use all your special before you drop wardens. So I would take a sip of that and then BGS right as I start. Probably only once or twice too, depending on if you land a good one. Oh boy. We gotta get serious now. We need some fuel. Alright, we still have 2 minutes on salts. Let's get her done. I always block left side, it's easier. Step out. You don't have to be there the whole time. The longer you're there, the easier it is for yourself, though. It just spaces out Disco Party more. I hate how much damage you take in here in solos. It's crazy. Make sure you're hitting that resupply button when you need to so you don't accidentally drink all your shit. Yeah, just keep your fucking HP up. It's not worth it to die in here. You've already made it this far. Camp high on HP. Don't be afraid to do that. Fuck them. Come on. Come on. Even when he drops, that will still damage you. So definitely still move. Starts with magic. You can use augury if you want. It's going to burn a lot of fucking shit, though. I did not need to drink that. I'm an idiot. That's magic. I'm going to take my salts. Magic. Alright, we're going to want to run through this. Clicking through. I only click 2 tiles back through. And then right back to where you're at. Oop, that's range. Make sure you're ready for that. It turns your shit off. He did step forward, so we want to pay attention to see if he steps forward again. If he steps forward again, he might actually be able to reach me. Alright, we only need to move 1. Move 1 tile for that red floor style. And then right back. See, just once, right when he gets up close. Oop, he's dropping. We don't have to worry about it. Oop, liquid adrenaline. We were a little slow. It's all good, though. It's all good. No big deal. It's going to cost us a couple seconds, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to crack a Crystal Scarab that heals, or that regens your prayer over time. Keeping our HP up. Oh, we got shadows on the ground. Just get away from them. Or you can get close to them. From top, left, right, or bottom, not diagonally. You can be 2 tiles away from that center of the shadow. Okay. Just trying to stay calm as we can. Make sure you got a full swap for this with Piety on. Everything counts here. You want your highest max hit. Beautiful, cruising. Switch to your Fang if you run out. Back to magic. Oop, we gotta move. If you see one of those, the poops, I call them the poops, you just move out of the way. You don't want to get pooped on. Pooped on means you're gonna get stuck in place. An easy way to signify what's the difference here, oop, the poops in the magic, he shoots him out like that, and he'll rear back and throw when it's range. So you can stay calm when the floor's red here. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. It's about to touch me, and then I'll click through. Oop, the poops. Don't get pooped on. And then you're always returning back to your home tile so you don't accidentally pull him further out. Because then he's in melee range. And that's just going to be a nightmare. The poops. Piety. You don't even need to waste your special here, honestly. I mean, you could, but... Fucking send her, bud. Alright. You could stay in your melee gear and pull out a BGS special. If you feel nimble. But you gotta be quick about it. You don't got a lot of time. So I just go straight to range gear. Right, left, middle. It looks real simple, but it's real easy to accidentally screw it up. If you need to heal like I do, and you have a yellow Karis, you can pull that out during skull phase. It'll cost you prayer points though. I do not need to be praying mage right now. What am I doing? Okay, we're about to lose it all, man. Fuck. Let's get that resupply before we fully run out there and drink all of our potion. Let's do a blessed scarab, so it regens our prayer over time. It's looking pretty solid. We're even overhealed because of our yellow fucking Karis on those skulls, so that's nice. We got Zabak out. Watching Zabak, always watching Zabak with the corner of our eye. We want to know what he's doing always. Always watching him. It's nice when he doesn't switch like this. And if you ever fallen behind or off tempo, you don't have to attack every time, you know, collect yourself. It's more important to be on pace than to attack every single time. Alright, we gotta watch him too, so watch for the shadows under you, they'll sneak up on you. Don't forget about him. Don't forget about him. Once you get on pace here, like I am, you don't really have to worry about the shadows too much. Oop, we fell off. Be careful. Don't panic. Never panic. That's what Abrosia's for. Good to go. Refresh our salt before we forget. Alright. Alright, we're good to go. Perfect. That looked beautiful. Never forget about him. Move. Don't get hit by the boulder. I'm not even going to attack there. I'm just going to move again. You don't have to attack every time. Moving's more important. Alright, we're almost there. Fun begins. Go to the left side. Then you always know what he's doing. Just stand on the left side and you can see it easily. I like to click twice. Attack, move twice. Attack, Move twice. Twice seems to be better than once for some reason. Attack, move twice. Sometimes move 3 times. Do whatever you gotta do, but just attack and move. Attack and move. Don't stand still. Don't stand still and don't panic. Beautiful. We didn't even take a damage. Will we get lucky, though? Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, I already saw the key. I guess when it's regular chests, you get a chance at pets, so. 70k instead. Fuck yes. That's what I really wanted, some coconut milk, man. Anyways, if you made it this far, hopefully you learned something. We're going to keep doing more and more different invocations and whatnot, so if you have a specific invocation you'd like to see or something you have a question on, let me know. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves.